Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another episode. I'm the Friendly Investor, your favourite investing channel. And today we're going to be looking at 10 hot growth stocks with 10x to 20x potential over the next 5 to 10 years. Before we start, this is not legal financial advice, it's for entertainment purposes only. I strongly recommend you do your own research before making any financial decision. Now let's jump right into this video. So the first stock I want to talk about is Plug Power. They haven't been around for long, but they're a very interesting company. If you don't know what they are, they're a hydrogen-based company that produces electricity using hydrogen-powered cells without combustion. This means they're a very renewable source, and especially with the electric vehicle market, the EV market, on the boom at the moment, this company will be extremely relevant, and I can see it being involved in many electric vehicle companies within the next 5 to 10 years, if not further. So we can see, let's look at the 52-week range, a low of 253 and a high of 75.49. Currently at 65.77. My predictions by the end of this year, this company will be increasing by about at least 50 to 60%. So that means that where it's at now, it can just be over $100, which is extremely exciting for any investor. And it's a long hold because they're still in their early stages. But I can really see this company booming within the next 10 years. The next company I want to talk about is Xpeng or Xpeng. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So let me know in the comments down below. Let's drop a like before we move on to the next stock. That'd be really great. Thank you very much. So the next stock I want to talk about, Xpeng. They're an EV company. They're a Chinese-based EV company. They plan on moving to Europe as well, a bit similar to NIO. I'll get back onto them. Maybe they're in the top 10. I don't know. We have to wait to find out. So Xpeng are they're doing very well at the moment. They're currently at 46.93, 52-week range of 74.49, and 52-week low of 17.11. It's doing really well at the moment. It's currently only operating in China, but as soon as it does start to move into the European and the US countries, we're going to see this stock fly, because it is a really cool EV looking model. They have up-to-date technology, and their company is extremely innovative. For instance, they've already got a prototype for a flying car. Now how exciting is that? Who wouldn't want to fly in a car? That is very futuristic, and I'm excited to see how well this company does in the next few years. I'm going to say my prediction for this company over 5 years, it's going to at least 5 times from where it is right now. So really good company, very long hold. It has a lot going for it at the moment. Right, let's just go back to our next stock. So the next stock I want to talk about is Virgin Galactic. You may or may not know they've got their flight coming up in 7 days now. It's so close, their test flight, and if this goes well, this stock is going to fly to the moon. I'm telling you guys. It is going to fly, and you want to be there. You want to be on that rocket ship going to the moon with it. Let's look at this stock. So a 52-week high of 62.80, a 52-week low of 9.06. And although this is a lot of hype and a lot of speculative things that are going into this, because if this flight does not work, this stock is going to go down. So it's very high risk, high reward, and do be prepared to lose your money, but it is huge gain to be made here, and I can see that this is the long-term hold, and even if it does fail this year, if not next year, by 2025, 2030, they will have some sort of plane going to the moon, and I can see this company really being a key player in the space industry, as it's valued. The industry is to be valued at $1 trillion by 2030, so that is extremely exciting, and hopefully Virgin Galactic can be one of the main competitors in what will be an oligopoly. That means there'll only be about 5 of the largest firms that will have majority of the market share. That's my opinion of this industry. It will only be about 5 to 7 huge companies in this market. Really something to look out for. And my prediction of the next 5 years, if they keep with these catalysts coming up, the events that are coming up, if they keep having successful events each time, this company is probably going to be about, really maximum opinion, it can go up by about 20 times in the next 5 years easily. And it's going to be a bit of a Tesla. It's a Hail Mary, but it is huge potential, and enjoy the ride, guys, because I think it's going to be worth it. Our next stock is NIO. Okay, I'm going to talk about NIO because they're an extremely potent company in the EV industry, and it's something that you really want to be looking out for, because there's a lot of hype around it being the next Chinese Tesla, but in my opinion, they're nothing like Tesla. They're their own technology company. They have their own goals, and where William Li, the CEO, the founder, is taking this company is extremely impressive, and I'm proud to be an investor of this company. They've had a 52-week high of 66.99, a 52-week low of 2.11. The market cap is 88.34 billion. It's huge. They've got the support from the Chinese government, similar to Xpeng. I should have mentioned that. And They are only operating in China at the moment, but with the hype, if you look through my videos, I've already spoken that they had some vacancies in Norway, the UK, California, Germany, in America and Germany. So very exciting, and that could hint that they're going to be expanding into Europe in the next coming months, and hopefully expanding into US by the end of 2022, which is going to see this stock fly, because everyone outside of China, as well as in China, is really in demand for this vehicle, and it's their model. You should really check out that ET7. And in 2022, they've partnered with NVIDIA, and they're a technology company as well, and they'll help build an autonomous vehicle by 2022. It's extremely exciting, and I cannot wait to see where this company is going to go. In my prediction, for the next 3 years, this company is going to be over $600 a share minimum. Cheers. The next one I want to look at is NIU, not NIO. They're another Chinese-based company, and what they do is they produce electric vehicle scooters. So a bit different from the electric vehicle cars, but as we're going, it's something that is good to look at, because it's a bit of a niche in the EV market at the moment, and there's not really many EV scooter companies out there that I can see. And I believe they've got support from the government as well. Just let me know if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they've got a large market cap of 3.43 billion. They're a very new company. 52-week high of 53, 52-week low of 608. I'm looking forward to see where this company goes, because it seems to be that they're one of the main players in this type of market in the whole of the EV industry. So I can really see these guys being a top player. My prediction is that in the next 5 to 10 years, this company is going to grow by about 3 or 4 times its current size, because the EV, the cars, I can see being more relevant in that time frame. But it is something to really watch, and it's a good long-term hold. The next stock I want to talk about is EHang. EHang are they're another technology company, and they do autonomous autopilot taxis, pretty much air taxis. And essentially what it does is, it's a bit like Uber but for flying taxis, and it's very exciting. You order it, a drone comes over, picks you up, takes you to your destination. Where this company is now, it's had a high of 99.98 and a 52-week low of 7.59. It's currently at 76.40 with potential to really shoot, because it is only operating in China at the moment. But once it does start to move to the UK and Europe and the US and the other countries around the world, we're going to see this company fly, because it is going to be extremely relevant. And I can see this company really getting some sort of funding and larger investments, because it's an electric, it's eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, and 2, it has a lot of customer appeal. In my opinion, it's a very attractive company, going into a drone and it taking you where you want to go. Like this, I can see that being really used and in high demand in some of the higher economically developed countries, for instance. So yeah, it's one to watch, and in my prediction, within 3 to 5 years, this company could have potential to be about, depending on how fast it moves to around the world, is potential to really hit about $500, $600 a share. So it's one to look out for, and keep doing your research on it, because a lot can go wrong, because it is it's an untapped industry, but a lot can go right. If they are successful, this stock is going to fly, so just be prepared for that. The next stock I want to talk about is Workhorse. Workhorse, they're an electric vehicle company based in California, and they hopefully, fingers crossed, they are awarded the UPS contract of 8.3 billion, and if they are, their current market cap is 4.895 billion. So if they get the full 8 billion, their stock is going to shoot double. So that we can see easy over $100 a share in the next coming months, hopefully. So if you are looking at getting into Workhorse, I recommend you do your due diligence and do your research. Be prepared to make a lot of loss, because it's extremely volatile. I'll just show you over the 1 month. Look at all the spikes you can see, but we can say it has over the year period, it has an ongoing trend of going upwards, a very positive line. If we draw that line, we can see it. Look at my mouse, it's just straight up. But also there is a lot of volatility, so expect a lot of 20 to 30% jumps, because it is a growth stock and it is very new, and there's a lot riding on this contract. But other than that, I also do want to say, if this doesn't go well, this stock is going to plummet a bit like Virgin Galactic. It'll plummet to about $20 in my opinion, with the next 3 years, and their next catalyst would be their drone technology. And once they sort out their horsefly drones and they get that on the road officially, that's where we're going to see this company really thrive, and hopefully secure some deals with Amazon, the larger delivery companies. They'll be the delivery company, but it'll be Amazon and those companies that they can really partner with them and get a huge deal, hopefully, which will drive this stock massively. So the next stock I want to talk about is Uber. Uber obviously they're taxis, they deliver food. But why I like this company is that I'll show you their 1 year trend. It's had a very good high, obviously a bit of dip due to coronavirus, but it's back up to 58. It's a high of 58 at the moment. 52-week range of 60.03 and a 52-week low of 13.71. A really interesting company to work. It's all over the world at the moment, and they're using their technology to develop a like a drone that will deliver your food for you. I think that's quite exciting to have some sort of drone knock on your door and be outside with food. That'd be really exciting. But also, there's a lot of things that they need to look into that, and they've recently bought the Thames Valley for the boats, so they do Uber boats now in the Thames in the UK, which is really exciting. Yeah, it's a good company. I'm not expecting 10x, 20x growth like the other one, but I can see this company at $100 a share by 2025. Now, next company I want to talk about is Ideanomics. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I still need to do a bit more research, but they're a really interesting company. They've 10x'd already within a year. So they were in there February 3rd, and they've already 10x'd by now, which is very exciting. It's a company you really want to watch. Expect a lot of volatility because they are new, but you should really, if you are interested in the type of technology industries, this is one to go in for and hold, because it's going to be a very long hold, as we can see with the growth already. And I can see it going 10x to 5x a bit more, depending on how much money and attention it gets from other companies. And the last company I want to talk about, you may have already guessed it, it's Tesla. Tesla, Elon Musk, it's just, everything's just going right for this company at the moment. They had a very long spell of almost going bankrupt, and now look where they are now. A 52-week high of 900 and a 52-week low of 70.10. They're currently at 852.23. This company is the real one, is the real deal. It's very firm. It's got good. It's the main player in the EV market. I can only see it being the number one. Top two really. Its main competitors are going to be NIO, and it depends if other car manufacturers combine together to increase their market share and to develop nicer models. But I really can't see that happening with Tesla. They're just going from strength to strength. They also have their own SpaceX, which Elon Musk got a lot going for this technology company, so it's one to look out for. And this is the main fly. And without the next 5 to 10 years, Cathie Woods even said it. She predicts it'll be $16,000, and so it's just really one to look out for. And it's a very long hold. All these companies are growth stocks, so just hold it and do your research, because a lot can go wrong. But a growth stock means that they're anticipating to have increased accelerated growth over a couple of years, because they're a very new company with a lot of growth, a lot of rapid growth. Hopefully all these stocks can go in, and the investors can have a couple of smiles on their face in 5 to 10 years after enjoying this very roller coaster of a ride. Thank you very much for watching my video. Let me know what stocks below you've got your eyes on, and I'll talk about it in the next video. Cheers guys.